I think in many cases people will see this architecture and not fully understand the personal investment that I've made. I mean, this is an architecture to me. It's actually the pursuit of a dream. My name's CJ Pennington, and I'm the co-founder of Altruist Built. We're in McCall, Idaho. McCall happens to be a really unique place in central Idaho, just north of Boise in the mountains, deep in the Ponderosa pines, and a really special place for me in particular, as it's a place that I've grown up coming to my whole life. The Overlook project is essentially 3 separate buildings, all functioning as living, breathing homes, having the functions of a living room, kitchen, and a dwelling unit. And the idea was, how can we create space that feels separate, but still gives the sense of being together in a way that it is an entire compound that's coming together harmoniously. The inspiration of doing the black cladding came from the fact that when you look at the forests and the ponderosas that surround not only this place, but the broader area, in nature, you have multiple colors, I think, to play off of, but I was really inspired specifically off the Ponderosa pine. As I stare into the forest, into the trees, you get various hues of green, but you also get black, which is so omnipresent in a forest. It's really what provides depth and beauty. What I really enjoyed in working with Brad at Charred Architecture is his passion for what he does, his commitment to really delivering for us and seeing our vision. I was looking at the exterior being so focused on how to remain black, not having anything kind of interrupt the facade in any way, that our research led us to Cool Modern. The approach for the interiors of the homes was to connect people with nature. And so, programmatically speaking, it was to find ways to bring people together through the compound style architecture by providing different family units or friends and families to gather comfortably and also be able to separate by having, living quarters kind of pulled apart. But it's also about trying to find ways to bring people closer to nature. We've taken the largest glazing moment and created this really unique dynamic, or this really unique dialogue between the heart of a home, which is the kitchen, and this boulder. It almost becomes one. As you walk into the kitchen, you're not actually experiencing the kitchen. What you immediately see and are focused on is this beautiful granite boulder that happens to be sitting only 20 feet from an entire wall of windows. What it means for me in starting this passion project is the hope that it leads to more thoughtful dialogues, meeting more passionate people who are interested in things that obviously I'm interested in. But I'd say we can do better, that I can be an inspiration even to others to want to build more thoughtfully, to build more creatively, more sustainably in this area. It would be a dream to be even a small part of the change of the architecture here in the state of Idaho.